Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakyurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadanti Shopadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuttapada Kamalam Sri Guru and Vaiṣṇavascha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanitvam Tvam Sajivam Shadvaitam Sadhutam Parijanasahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanitvam Sa Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swāmī Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratvise Namah. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 So, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and all previous acharyas, we are continuing from Chaitanya Charitamrita Antalila, 8th chapter. 8th chapter. And we will start from 9th verse. So, Mahaprabhu, how he was a practical teacher and how his teachings are very important for the devotees, that we have to learn from this chapter. Like Ramchandra Puri, he is famous for his criticism mentality. But Mahaprabhu giving respect, connection, his giving respect to him because he is a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. Our connection is always, we have to find out some connection with pure devotees. Whenever there is tinge of relationship with pure devotees, either in service or initiated, anyhow is connected means we have to give respect. Otherwise you will commit offense. We should not consider he is envious to me, he don't like me. No, material world is such a place. Anytime anyone become your envy, anyone criticize you, this is nature of this world. We should not disturb, we should not astonish with such feelings. Why this is happening to me? No, this is nature of this material world. In material life, people are traveling, from one place to another place. Only people are criticizing, don't liking him. Let's go to some place where people don't know me. Let's go there and stay there. After a few days, again some enemy will come, again someone will criticize you. Then again you will say, okay, I don't want to stay here. Let's go to somewhere. Yeah, they're changing their place, their job, but we cannot change anything. We are spiritual persons. And Srila Prabhupada, in one of his lectures, he is mentioning that why this material world, my Gurudev always used to repeat that this material world is not fit for any gentleman to live here. Why my Guru Maharaj always used to repeat? Why? This is not a fit place. You may be a very genuine and gentle person, but you have always faced this problem. You have to face this problem. What is that problem? You have to stay within surrounding of many envious persons. Therefore, this is not a fit place for bhajan also. Material life means, material world means cultivation of envy. Always fighting, disagreement, disliking, hatred nature. This is material life. And it's opposite in spiritual life. But anyhow, due to our karma, we are in material world. Due to our past karmic reaction.
Yeah.
But only we have to follow the spiritual principles, Vaikuntha principles. Although we are in material world, but we have to follow Vaikuntha principles.
Yeah.
Although Ramachandra Puri was a great criticizer, but when Mahaprabhu saw him, immediately pay obeisances. Yeah, if you develop a bad feeling in your mind, you go anywhere, you can find, always you can find such people. So always you see the bad feelings. Oh, he's bad, he's bad, he's bad.
Yeah.
Then with whom you will stay in your spiritual life? Everyone is bad.
Yeah.
If you wear black glass, then you can see everything black. When Hanuman was very angry in Lanka, he think everything red. Even trees, they're green, but Hanuman saw the leaf, the flower, everything is red because he was in angry mood. And therefore, this Bhakti Yoga is called Abhyas Yoga. This is a way to practice ourselves. You have to follow, you have to practice these principles. Don't think automatically when our, we become matured, we become senior, automatically we can act all these things. No, we have to practice always. We are hearing, then we have to practice. After hearing, another step is there before practice. That is called in Sanskrit Nididhyasan. You meditate. What I hear from Guru, what I heard from spiritual master, what I read it from Shastra. But we are so busy, we are remembering all everything, all material things, but forgetting what Guru said. What Guru said, what Shastra said. One instruction of a pure devotee is sufficient for our spiritual life. See how Mahaprabhu is giving respect. Mahaprabhu pay obeisance to Ramachandra Puri. Although Mahaprabhu knows his habit.
Yeah.
Knows his nature. Mahaprabhu kaila tare dandavattanati alingana karite ho kaila Krishna smriti. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also offer obeisance unto Ramachandra Puri, who then embrace him and thus remember Krishna. In purport, Prabhupada said, this is spiritual collection. Prabhupada said, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offer obeisance to Ramachandra Puri in considering of his being a disciple of Sri Madhavendra Puri, the spiritual master of his own spiritual master, Ishwara Puri. Don't think Krishna is not within the heart of an envious person. If someone don't like you, don't think Krishna, super soul is not within his heart. Yeah, Krishna is present everywhere. Whether he like you or not, Krishna is within him.
Yeah.
And Krishna, in 11th canto, Krishna direct instruction to Uddhava. This is, I forgot the chapter. How can I? Yeah, 11th chapter, 11th canto. You may find this one. Naresu abhikhyanas madbhavam punsa bhavayato chirat spardha suya tiraskara sahankara viyantihi. This is, find out? 11? 29, 15. And in translation, for him who constantly meditate upon my presence within all persons, the bad tendency of rivalry, envy, and abusiveness, along with the false ego, are very quickly destroyed. Krishna is present in everyone's body. And we have to, in all person, Krishna is there. We are so weak, even we make a special temple, special place for Krishna, still we are forgetting, oh, Krishna is here. Krishna is present everywhere, in his form, in temple, in everyone's body. But this is higher stage. For Uttamadhikaris, he knows in everyone's body Krishna is there. And Krishna said, if a devotee always remember in everyone's heart, I am present, then he will free from this bad qualities. Spardha, asuya, tiraskaram, ahankaram, false ego, rivalry mood, yes, abusiveness, all these bad qualities. Only when we feel the presence of Krishna in everyone's body. Everyone's body means his temple. Therefore, giving respect to everyone, because Krishna is present in everyone's body, then we can please Krishna, and we'll kick out all these bad qualities from our heart. And next verse, Krishna said, don't think only I am present in human body. I am present everywhere, within the dog, within the ass. And next word, he said, you should pay obeisance to everyone. Visrujyasmaya mananam swanadrusha pridam chadahikam praname dandavat bhuma aswachandalagokharam. Disregarding the ridicules of one's companions, one should give up the bodily conception and its accompanying embarrassment. One should offer obeisances before all, even the dog, outcast, cows, and asses falling flat upon the ground like a rod. To become a devotee is easy. The standard of a pure devotee. To pay obeisances, danda bath. This is danda. If danda will fall down, how you fall down? Straight. So you have to pay obeisance straightly to outcast, chandalas. Okay, you can pay obeisance to chandalas. Cows, no problem. But how can you pay obeisance to dog? Krishna said even a dog you have to pay obeisance. And this is the commentary. In commentary, Vishwanath Thakur said, because when you pay obeisances, then all your wife, children, everyone will laugh. My father is now crazy. He paying obeisance to dog. And then Krishna said, don't care. Visrujasmaya mananam. Even they are laughing. They are criticizing you, but pay obeisances to dog. We are reluctant to pay obeisances 2-3 times to Krishna. We are reluctant to pay obeisance to God. Then how can we pay obeisance to dog? In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Mang namaskuru, pay obeisance to me. In Bhagavad Gita. But in Bhagavad Gita, he said to Uddhava, pay obeisance to dog. Pay obeisance, he said, pay obeisance to God. I am God. But in Bhagavatam, he said, pay obeisance to dog. Because I am also present in dog's body. Yeah, don't try to follow from tomorrow. Okay, I will pay obeisance to. No. That is Manasik Pranam. Everyone is Krishna's. Krishna is also present in their body. But actually, this is the standard of a pure devotee. Paramahansa. Jagannath Babaji Maharaj, he was in Navadvip. When his servant used to give prasadam to him, many dogs used to come. And many dogs eating with his own plate, with his plate. He is taking prasadam and dogs are with same plate. Then the servant became very disturbed. And when he want to kick out these dogs, and he became angry. He said, what you are thinking? They are not dogs, they are dhambasis. They are dhambasis. This is their vision. This is Paramahansa's vision. Okay, we can't give respect like that, but at least don't disrespect. Yeah, when you find out something, your mind is not supporting, or your nature is, you have different nature and this person have different nature, at least don't disrespect him. We don't know when Krishna will accept someone. Before we are also bad in front of the society, our father and mother. People all think, oh, he's bad boy, bad boy. Now we are devotee. Now we are devotee. In vision of all the devotees, we are good boy. But don't minimize anyone's position. As a soul. As a soul, don't minimize someone's. According to their position, give respect. But especially Mahaprabhu giving his teachings here, we have to give special respect to pure devotees. Yeah. Because Ramchandra Puri have connection with his Guru, Madhavendra Puri is pure devotee. And when we are giving respect to even an unqualified disciple, looks like he is an unqualified disciple. But when, like king's son may be unqualified, he is unqualified for king, not for public. You understand? Yeah. Like your president's or someone, Indian prime minister's son, if you have son. So maybe in king's vision he is unqualified, but not in public's vision, because he is king's son. We don't have power to chastise him, criticize him. He is a special person. Therefore, pure devotees, disciples, means that we have to give respect. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is giving respect to Ramchandra. Yeah. So there is a saying in Ramayana. This is in another Ramayana. The giving respect or paying obeisances is so important. Yeah. It's so important. 10 times Ravan, he just cut down. He have 10 heads. He tried to cut down his head, 10 heads at a time. But still he cannot get bone from Brahma. But Vibhisana just paying one obeisance to Brahma and receive all boons. Yeah. 10 times by his austere power, he cut down his head. But still he cannot get boon from Brahma. But with humble mood, Vibhisana pay obeisances. And Brahma said, okay, I want to fulfill all your desires. This is the benefit. When you come to temple. Yeah, in your house you cannot pay maybe Mangalarti or evening arati, and sometimes you will forget. And sometimes you don't space to pay obeisances straightly.
Yeah.
Therefore, brahmacharis are all very fortunate. When you become Maya Das, then you can understand. Now you are Krishna Das, we are not understanding. When you are Maya Das, then you can understand. How fortunate we are in brahmacharya life. Because brahmachari, even you like or don't like, you have to come to temple. Mangalarati, you have to come to temple. Dasanarati, you have to come to temple. Guru Puja, you have to come to temple. Many times you have to pay obeisance to a pure devotee, Prabhupada. Many times you have to pay obeisance to Krishna. So pious life.
Yeah.
Now when brahmachari pay obeisances, he used to say about his condition, Krishna, my mind is not controlled, please shower mercy, I can please my Guru. But once you married, when you pay obeisance, what you will say? Please arrange a car for me, please help my daughter, please. Anytime you will pay obeisances, never you can pay. Very rarely you can pray about your condition and for pure devotion. Mostly you will pray, please solve my problems.
Yeah.
Looks like brahmachari is suffering, grihastha is also suffering, same condition. But if you consider with a pure mood, brahmachari are fortunate. Even they are suffering, they can pray to Krishna about their conditions and always want mercy. Always want mercy. Because they don't have any other material problems. Only one problem. How can they conquer their mind and senses? How can they perform some service? Only they are praying. They can pray purely. So we are discussing about the paying obeisances. Even Mahaprabhu never considered Ramachandra Puri's position. Only he considered the spiritual position. His spiritual position, he is a disciple of a elevated Vaiṣṇava, pure Vaiṣṇava. Immediately pay obeisances. And Ramachandra Puri also embraced. He came to criticize Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he has just embraced. Tini jana ishta goshti kaila katakhyan Jagadananda Panditare Kaila Nimantran. The three of them talk about Krishna for some times, and then Jagadananda came and extended an invitation to Ramachandra Puri, 10. So this is the etiquette. Sometimes what happens, disciples or the servants, they are very careful for the Guru, but they are forgetting the Hare Kṛṣṇa sometimes. If someone coming to your Guru, and he is a Vaiṣṇava, you have to give respect according to his position. Yes. This is the etiquette. Jagadananda Pandit knows. Because he is Madhavendra Puri's disciple, Mahaprabhu's, Guru's god brother. So immediately Jagadananda Pandit invite, please you come for prasad. Guru, don't think that Guru will become happy if you disrespect any other Vaishnavas. No. When you give respect to Vaishnavas, according to their position, then Guru will become pleased. The three of them talk about Krishna for some times, and then Jagadananda came and extended an invitation to Ramachandra Puri, special invitation. First time when he met Ramachandra Puri, he said, please come for prasad. Like giving donation. Nowadays, they meet anywhere, they are giving donation. Before, because they are sannyasis. So before they are so detached, you cannot offer some Lakshmi to them. They have no ashram, they have no deities. Only you can give them prasadam. Therefore you have to invite for prasadam. So immediately Jagadananda Pandit arranged huge amount of Jagannath prasad. So Jagannath prasadanila bhikhyara lagya jatheshta bhikya karilate ho. Jatheshta bhikya karilate ho nindara lagya. See, large quantities of the remnants of food from Lord Jagannath was brought in for distribution. Ramachandra Puri ate sumptuously, and then he wanted to find the fault in Jagadananda Pandit. And he gave inspiration to Jagadananda Pandit. Okay, if you are inviting me, then bring huge amount of Jagannath Prasad. So I will take Jagannath Prasad. Please, you just bring huge amount. He gave inspiration. Then Jagadananda Pandit just brought enough Jagannath Prasad. This is so dangerous mentality. You don't like someone, but you want to close to this person. You don't like someone means pay obeisance, keep distance. Acting outside like friend, and inside there is a saying in Oriya, giving water on the root and cutting the, how can you say, giving water like tree, within the tree. So you are giving water
To the root?
To the root and cut. Sometimes in outside you are giving root water and inside cutting the roots. Already you cut down the root, but in outside you are giving water. Everyone know he is giving water. Already you cut down the root. This is very dangerous mentality. If you don't like someone's nature, you are not a Paramahansa or Uttamadhikari, you don't like someone's nature, don't hear, don't talk about him, keep some distance.
Yeah.
Don't be close to him, again criticize, and that is not good. And he first give inspiration to Jagadananda Pandit. Please bring Jagannath Prasad, variety of prasadam, huge amount. And out of respect, Jagannath Pandit arranged huge amount of prasadam. And Ramchandra Puri also, he just accepted Jagannath Prasad with a huge amount. Huge amount he accept first. Generally when you are serving to your guest, you never consider how much he is eating, because he is your guest. Okay, you should eat more. Feeding more to guests, that is happiness. That time Jagadananda Pandit was serving. Vikhya kari kahe puri suna Jagadananda avasesa prasad tumi karaha bhakhyan. After finishing the meal, Ramchandra Puri request, my dear Jagadananda, please listen. You eat the food that is left. Therefore, you can recognize your friend very easily. You can recognize your enemy easily. But it is difficult to recognize someone who act like friend and work behind he work like enemy. Yes, very dangerous. Now this mentality is everywhere. They will speak in such a way you think, oh, he's my friend. And you speak something, then they will record or they will immediately send message. You know, he's saying like this. Our principle, our Vaiṣṇava principle is, if you don't like someone, don't like means, that means you don't think his association is favorable for my devotional life, pay obeisance and keep distance. Don't disrespect him. He may be in. Otherwise, why in Srimad Bhagavatam all the pure devotees praying to Krishna, give me association, give me association. When you get good association, you will cultivate all these modes. Mahaprabhu give respect to Ramchandra Puri. Immediately his follower Jagadananda also give respect and invite. What is his fault? Therefore, there is a saying in a moral instructor said, how can you say this? Who is sucking blood from cows? You know, you always use within the water. How can you say?
Lintah apa?
Leech, eh? Leech.
Apa namanya?
Leech, eh? Leech.
Yeah.
Leech.
Yeah.
You train to leech whole life. Please, water is not curve. When you want to swim within the water, just swim straightly. Water is not curve. But leech, whenever he start to swim, he's swimming like this. Always. He's not straight. Water is straight, but his tendency is curve. Those are crooked, those are envious. Oh. Even you deal very straightly, with simple heart, but the tendencies are like leech. You like leech? No, eh? One good thing in leech. We have to learn from leech also. What is that? Gurudev used to say this word, leech like tenacity. Yeah, like propensity. Leech like propensity. Leech, no? Slowly he will go. And so when he will capture you, when he will bite you, you fail to understand. But unless he sees the full blood, he will never give up you. And our tenacity should be like that. Unless I receive full mercy from pure devotee, I will run behind him. I will never give up him. This is the lesson from leech. This is called leech like tenacity. And in the material world, this is the worst suffering for a soul. If he is simple-hearted, but he find out someone who have leech-like propensity, it is very crooked in mentality, and you will suffer. This is the worst suffering in life. You have faith on someone, but he is a duplicitous, and he is acting like friend, and behind you work like enemy. Therefore, in West they like dog. They say dog is our best friend. Why? Because the fed up deals with such type of people. They fed up with duplicitous people. And the other animals, they will never play duplicitous role. Never. Very rare. But they are very honest. Very loyal. Dogs are very loyal. Whenever they saw owner's relatives, they will just shake his tail. And so Ramchandra Puri ate sumptuously, sufficiently. He just took Asya Prasadam, then again inviting Jagadananda Pandit. Jagadananda Pandit, you should take whatever is there. You should take. Agraha kariya tare basi khailo. Apane agraha kari parivesan kaila. With great eagerness, Ramchandra Puri seated, Jagadananda Pandit, and personally serve him prasadam. Personally, Ramchandra Puri is serving to Jagadananda Pandit. He's senior and he's junior. Still he's serving. Please take more, please take more. He's feeding like that. Who can say like that? Take more, take more. Who can say? Mom. Mother wants everything. He wants to empty the pot. You take more, you take more. Yeah. And a good wife also. Good wife. Otherwise he will divide fast. She will divide fast. This is my person, this is my sons, this is my husband. But mom will never keep anything. Mom want to fast feed. Go to your village. Ladungi. The kampong. Mother will never look towards pot. Wife will always look towards pot. How much sabji is there? How much rice is there? But mother is ready to give everything. Yeah. Actually, Jagadananda Pandit never used to eat so much. Because he is senior devotee, he is disciple of Madhavendra Puri. He is serving, therefore he is eating more. Out of respect. But when Jagadananda finishes his prasadam, start criticizing. Agraha kariya puna khaila, achamana kaile ninda karite lagila. Encouraging him again and again. Ramchandra Puri feed him sumptuously. But when Jagadananda had washed his hand and mouth, Ramchandra Puri began to criticize him. But actually, this is a very serious topic. Distributing prasadam is one of the limb of Bhakti. Yeah. In Rasuya Yajna, Krishna was performing two activities. Sometimes distributing prasadam, and first he was washing the feet of the saintly persons, and also distributing prasadam. This is distributing prasadam is an art. Mostly disagreement happen when you are distributing prasadam. Disagreements happen. Yeah. And you can find it in Sisi also. How many times Mahaprabhu, anyone comes from outside, any devotees come to Jagannath Puri, Mahaprabhu used to distribute prasadam in his own hand to his devotee. Because love and affection, Mahaprabhu wants to. When you are distributing prasadam, be open-minded. And therefore Prataprudra became astonished. He complained. He said, you are saying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, that I am admitting, but their followers, you are saying they are pure devotees. I don't admit, because just they came to Jagannath Puri, they never went to see Jagannath, but immediately came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and accepting prasadam. How it is? Because someone comes to Jagannath Puri, first you have to go to Jagannath temple, then come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But without going to Jagannath temple, they are taking prasadam. How they are pure devotees? Prataprudra asked to Sarva Bhattacharya. And Sarva Bhattacharya said, no. Love and affection from Supreme Personality of Godhead is beyond rules and regulations. Beyond rules and regulations. Love from pure devotee, love from Supreme Personality of Godhead is beyond from rules and regulations. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is distributing prasadam. Who will miss this chance? Yeah. First one, Sarva Bhattacharya said, first one is this is Jagannath prasadam. Second, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is distributing. Yeah, who will miss this chance? They forget about the Shastric injection. Oh, we have to fast or we have to go. And Ramchandra Puri, when he was distributing prasadam, with same mood, Jagadananda Pandit is accepting. Oh, he is a pure devotee's disciple. He is distributing. Now I have to take enough prasadam. He ate so much. Beyond his habit. He just took all prasadam. And when he washed his hand, then again Ramchandra Puri started to criticize him. Suni Chaitanya gana kare bahuta bhakyan satya se vakya sakhyat dekhilu ekan. I have heard, he said, that the follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate more than necessary. Now I have directly seen that this is true. You see, out of respect, he is taking prasadam. You are feeding. It looks like mom with more affection. Take more, take rice, take dal, take sabji. And he accepts because he is pure devotee, disciple is serving me.
Yeah.
But after finishing, again start to criticize. Oh, I heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers, they used to take more prasadam, always eat more. Now I suffer. This is the example. You are the example. And therefore, always we have to pray to Mahaprabhu to save ourselves from this finding and criticism mentality. We have weakness. We are not advancing in Krishna consciousness. It is not so harmful like this criticism and fault finding. This is very harmful. It blocks our spiritual life. Therefore, Gurudev always said, criticism and fault finding is not atal bhakti. Who is his simple-hearted person? How can we say he is simple-hearted person? How can we ourselves judge ourselves? How can we judge ourselves that I am a simple-hearted person? This is the symptoms. Whenever we see any devotees and fault-finding tendencies coming, that means I am not simple. Whenever we see some Vaishnavas, immediately criticism, fault-finding nature, criticism nature is coming. And then we have to pray to, very seriously have to pray to Mahaprabhu and his devotees. Please save me. Yeah, otherwise I will lose my spiritual asset. Yeah. More we become simple, more we can free from this. And what is simplicity? Accepting sadhu, shastra, their instructions. Accepting within our heart, not in mind. Yeah. In the heart, yeah, that is fact. Yeah. I have to pray to Mahaprabhu, please help me. You see how he criticizing. Personally he took enough and he served Jagadananda Pandit enough. But when you are taking enough, that time why you not check yourself? Now he is blaming to Jagadananda. You are offering so much to sannyasi. Next verse you can see. Sannyasi re to khaya kare sarbanas. Bairagi haya to khayo bairagi na bairagyero nahi bhas. Feeding a sannyasi too much break his regulative principles. And for when a sannyasi eat too much, his renounce is destroyed. That means you are responsible. You are feeding me so much and you are eating also so much. So difficult to deal with such person. So when Jagadananda Pandit was serving, why not you check yourself? This is not duty of a brahmachari or sannyasi to eat so much. Why you are feeding me? Now Jagadananda Pandit is responsible. Without blessings from Krishna and Guru, find out a good friend, good Vaishnava friend in this world. Very difficult. Practically very difficult.
Very difficult.
Very difficult. At least he will not pull you back. If he cannot push you forward, he will not pull you back. He will assist according to his capacity. Yeah, in childhood, in our school prayer, we used to pray to Krishna. There were songs were there. Please, Krishna, don't give me association of such crooked persons. Please you save me. When we are a small child, this is compulsory. You have to pray, prayer class, then you can enter to your classroom. Yeah. Otherwise teacher will beat you. Why you are not praying? Yeah, to Krishna. Two prayer. First one, Daya Vinaya Heumo Bhushana. Kaha mane mu na diye kashan. Krishna, please give me this agent. Daya, mercy and daya and humbleness. It should be my ornament. Yeah. My ornament should be small child. In small childhood we used to pray. First three things we used to pray. First one, I want to be merciful to everyone. And second one, I want to become humble. And third one, kaha manemu nadiye kasan. In anyone's mind, I don't want to give trouble. Yeah. Even when a small child, it was compulsory in our syllabus. You have to pray. And in next prayer, khala kapata svabhava jahara taku durumu kar rahi juhar. If someone is khala means very furious person, and duplicitous, duplicitous person, from far away I am paying obeisance to him. Don't give me association. Far away I pay obeisance to him. Without blessing from Mahaprabhu and pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada and Acharyas, we cannot save ourselves. This association. Therefore, we have to save ourselves. Otherwise, cultivating Krishna consciousness, practically releasing some higher taste. We can cultivate Krishna consciousness. We can chant, we can come to temple, we can perform activities. But releasing some spiritual releasement, you can say some taste, is very difficult. We should not be, how can I say, hard-hearted towards envious person. they will be there in this material world. Everyone will be here. According to their karma, their nature is like that. But we want special protection. Then we will not be influenced by their association. Special prayer and special protection. So therefore, our worship is two methods, general method and special method. Yeah, generally we are following institutional principle, coming to Guru Puja, Mangalarati. Yeah, that we have to. And from your heart, always you have to pray for special protection. Otherwise you will be influenced by all this. And now he is believing to Jagadananda. You are breaking my, I am sannyasi, you are feeding me so much, you are breaking my regulating principle. And what sort of bairagi you are? You are not also brahmachari, you are eating so much. Like a knife, have two sides, I can say, two sides is very sharp. Any side you touch, you will cut. Yeah, this crookedness nature, this nature is like that. Two sides, very sharp. And therefore, never you should think, okay, if you are associate, I will be not influenced. No, anyhow you will be influenced by various persons. There is a saying, in moral instructor used to say, coal. Coal. Yeah. Coal. Yeah. If you are carrying a burn coal, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Then what will happen? It will boil. It will boil your skin, boil your hand. Yeah. But if you are carrying a dry coal, it's not burn coal, it's just like dry one. Then your hand will become black. Anyhow, because you are touching a coal, it will affect you. If you burn coal, or it may not be burn coal. So even it looks like it is not burn, but it will make your hand black. And is burn coal, it will burn your body. So association with envious and duplicitous person is like that. Anyhow, it will contaminate something. We are not blaming to someone, but we want some protection, spiritual protection. Yeah, unless Guru and Kṛṣṇa gives us special protection, very difficult to cultivate Kṛṣṇa consciousness in Kali Yuga. Yeah, now it is 9. Okay, if you have some question.
Maharaj, he has one question. How is it possible that Madhavendra Puri accept Ramachandra Puri as disciple, knowing him as having bad character?
That will come. Before he was pure, but he commit offense at lotus feet of Guru.
Yeah.
When you offense pure Vaishnavas, all your good quality, you will lose all your good qualities. Then immediately, due to offense mentality, all bad quality will arise. Yeah. That will come next. And don't criticize Ramchandra Puri. This is teachings for us. Ramchandra Puri, in previous Leela, he was Jatila. And Jatila, her mood, always criticizing Radharani, always criticizing Krishna. But in Krishna Leela, he came to receive prem from Radharani, from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we cannot criticize. This is Leela. That means essence is that if you criticize higher Vaishnavas, your mentality will be like that. Okay? Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Tarasishwardev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev Sripad Maharaj ki jai, Jai Gaur Pramanand,
Hare Bol,
Hare Kṛṣṇa.
Jai.